Why are you complaining?
Hey guys,
Hello, everyone.
welcome. We figured we'd start out with the puppies in our
So the babies.
laps. They're a little bit tired right now, which is a good thing because we're going to let them go here in a minute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We thank you for being here. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ask your folks
Put a comment.
to
We love
subscribe,
comments.
give us a comment, share us out, all that kind of stuff. And thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it, that's for sure. But these guys are kind of tired.
Gracie probably sleeping over here. I can't tell.
He probably is. Anyways, we're going to let him go.
Grr.
Yeah, Spike likes to growl.
He does.
That's for sure. That is for
He thinks he's a mean boy.
sure. We apologize for last week, but both of us had colds. I don't think I could have edited out all of the coughing and the sneezing. That's for sure.
Right.
And we weren't in any kind of a mood to be
They
doing much of anything.
We
really.
totally forgot about it, to be honest with you, because we were so sick.
She was sick during the week mostly,
I've been sick
So-
for like 2 weeks.
and then I started getting sick like around Wednesday or something, and then I caught it too. It was a bad cold. And
A bad something, I
I
don't
feel
know.
pretty good now. Sue feels
I'm better,
80,
yeah.
90%, you know. It takes her a little longer with her lungs. Mine still aren't perfectly clear, but, you know, good
Yeah,
enough.
it's taken me 2 weeks. It took him one to get better. So, specimen.
But it was, you know, one complete from start to finish, yeah. I mean, I'm not really finished yet. Well, I guess I am because I'm not tired. I was beat. That's the thing with this cold. It was weird. It made you so
Bug, whatever it
tired.
was.
Oh my
yeah.
God. Of course, lots of trips to the toilet and stacks of Kleenexes and
2 boxes you
the
went through. Right?
sweats and, you know, the whole thing. So, anyways,
Not a fun thing.
we're here this week. We're feeling better. When we left off last week, we were waiting for Gracie's test results on her Lyme disease, and she tested positive enough where we have her now on antibiotics.
Right.
It's actually a human dose too. I mean, it's a big pill.
100
You know,
milligrams
tetra-
of doxycycline.
Doxycycline.
Same thing he took when he had Lyme.
Yeah, so it's serious.
Except he had to take 3 a day. She only takes 1, which
She
is thankful.
She has to take it for 30
30
days. I have to take and shove it down her throat because we took a piece and put it in applesauce, and she's like,
Not touching
yeah,
it.
I don't. She went over and ate her brother's applesauce, but she wouldn't eat her applesauce, so that's not going to work. So the only thing you can do is shove it down her throat. So I take my finger and I get it just in the right direction. I put it down. I wait, and her tongue goes like that. She swallows it. She spits it out once in a while. She got sick one night. We were a little worried because it was right in the beginning, but we don't think it really had anything to do with it because she's been fine.
She's been fine.
She was like, I can't explain it, but she wasn't really herself. Like she was
Right.
fine. Like she
a
would
little
play,
tired. Yeah.
and she would do this and she would do that and everything. But she had this like dull look in her eyes, and she was just not quite as energetic as normal, even on walks and stuff. I wasn't thinking too much of it, you know. But I think her Lyme disease was starting to get to her. Plus, she had bouts of diarrhea, which in dogs, Lyme disease gives them diarrhea. And what else did she? Oh, quite frequently they'll become a 3-legged dog. So she was like walking around on 3 legs a couple times. I don't know why they do that or whatever, but that's what they do. So, anyways, she's been,
A lot better.
I don't know, almost 2 weeks, and she's got that twinkle in her eye and the snarl in her face, and she's back to her old self.
She's got the snarl, all right.
You know, that's a really good thing. So at least we got rid of
We
our
caught it early. Yeah.
right. At least we got rid of our cold. So anyway, so what? 3 days ago, 4 days ago, we're sitting here watching TV, and at night we generally let the puppies out.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe it was the afternoon. It was late afternoon, early evening, whatever. And
Yeah, it was early afternoon.
so
because
Susie says, Susie and I was watching a movie, and Susie goes, "Can you pause that? I got to go get the dogs." I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm waiting, and Sue doesn't come. Now, stuff's going on in my head. I'm like, are the dogs loose? And I'm thinking, no, because if they were, she would have been yelling, "Run, run, run!" And I didn't hear nothing. Long time. And then here comes the dogs. Well, they were obsessed. Sue couldn't see what. They were obsessed with something right on the other side of the fence, and they began to try to dig under the fence. So we couldn't let them out. The next day I went out to investigate, and what it was, they must have scared it away, thank God, but what it was a turkey wanting to roost and lay eggs.
in my garden, on top of my pretty irises.
Right over, they took all Sue's
Flats,
irises
everything
that were
out.
like about this tall, and flattened them right down. She made a bed out of it, and she was fixing to lay eggs. Well, if it had laid eggs, that turkey won't move. It will sit on them eggs. We've had them at the golf course before, where you can run a machine right up alongside of them and mow, and they won't move. They'll sit on them eggs. I think it's 4 to 7 days, 5 to 7 days, but they won't move. They won't eat. They won't move. The eggs hatch, however many days it is, and then you get these little critters, these
They're
little
adorable.
cute little
They're adorable.
little turkeys. So my point is here, if that thing had roosted, we ain't gonna kick it out. So we wouldn't have been able to let the dogs in their backyard for 4 to 7 days. So anyways, the next day we took them out and they sniffed around the fence a little bit and stuff like that, but they're over it. But yeah, we could have a locked out backyard in the summertime. The dogs definitely would not have liked that by any means.
I was sitting out there yesterday, I think it was, and the people next door, Craig and Brenda next door, have a dog named Gracie too. And all of a sudden I see Gracie come running through the yard, and she's chasing a turkey, and there goes the turkey up in the air. So I guess hopefully the turkey's understanding that they're not welcome here in these 2 yards because we have dogs. And they're gonna chase them.
I leave for work at 5:15. There's always one in the yard here eating the bird seed.
They have bird seeds, yeah.
And I haven't had a chance. This morning when I left, I was assuming there was 5 or 6 turkey altogether. This morning when I left, there was a pack of 9.
Oh my god!
And there was.
Oh my god!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I went to yawn and snorted and said, "Excuse me." You can take that part out, right?
I don't know. I can try.
I've been doing lots of snorting. It's something to do with this. Yeah, it's like I'm making all.
So, anyways,
there
was like 9 of them. There was 3 males, and the rest were females, and they all had their feathers up. So yeah, they're in
mating season.
They're in season to
have some fun.
To have some fun, yeah.
But then I was still sitting in the backyard after they chased that one turkey away, and then all of a sudden, 2 turkeys flew over the top of my head, and the puppies were like looking up, like barking at them. So, yeah, the turkeys are having fun around here. So, puppies are having fun too, chasing them.
So the worst part about this cold for me, I've only had my job now for going on 5 weeks, and I would never take a day off. But
you were sick.
I was sick. I started on Saturday, really kind of bad, and Sunday.
Friday, actually.
Kind of bad. Saturday was even a little bit worse, but Sunday, forget it. I couldn't. I went through 130 Kleenexes in 24 hours. That's how bad it was. And cough, crap, it was horrible. So I had to take the day off. And I didn't know how my new boss was going to take it, I would never do it. It was a stressful day off. Let me just put it that way. Sue said I did well, because normally I'd like talk about it all day, but I didn't. But they're down a guy too, because he's on vacation. He's over in California at Yosemite National Park, and so they're already down a guy. Then they didn't have me. So as it ends up, I only had to take a day off because I ended up feeling a whole heck of a lot better on Tuesday, and then I went in on Tuesday around at 5:30, and by 11:30 I'd spent my energy. But my boss didn't care. I went home at 11:30, and then today we're good.
You're back to normal.
Yeah, I mean, got a little bit of a raspiness in my lungs when I cough, but I've only coughed like 3 or 4 times today, so it's not bad.
Getting there.
I have not used the Kleenex today, so that's good. My stomach's getting better, kinda. That's good. But this cold has taken my taste buds and wiped them out. I'm telling you guys. I had tuna fish today, and I've eaten this tuna fish lots of times. It's good. I couldn't taste it.
And it definitely smelled like tuna fish. I had to cover up last night. I was making his lunch last night, and I'm like, I gotta just cover this. I can't stand the smell of the tuna fish anymore. So it was definitely smelly tuna fish. It wasn't that it wasn't good. It's just that your taste buds are off.
And come to find out, it's probably my sense of smell that's off right now, because even though I'm not blowing my nose and all that, my sinuses don't feel 100% normal. And so, according to, are you ready for this? According to Google, 80% of our taste involves smelling. 20% of our taste involves only taste buds. I had no idea. So that's probably what's going on. I mean, This tuna fish, it was like putting something in my mouth. It was like putting plain tofu. It had no taste at all. Sue made me a nice chicken salad, and I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. So it's really weird. I hope it goes away because I got to taste my food. I can't lose any weight. I lost that belly that I was bragging about because of stupid sickness. So I need to eat. I need to eat sweets too. I've been on a diet with no sweets, no nothing, and it kind of sucks. Is all I can say. So I don't know. All I know is we're in a drought, according to the people on the news here in Massachusetts.
I don't know how we can be.
Many places on earth are on a drought. I get it, but here in Massachusetts, they say especially northern Massachusetts, but also in the south, we're in a drought. Well, we have gotten rain
Oh my
and
gosh.
snow and
Right.
rain and
Crazy.
snow and so much of it. I just can't believe that we are actually in a drought. But I guess we are. So there was these scientists, I don't know if it's Switzerland or Sweden, but they got together these in I saw it on YouTube. These environmental scientists got together and kind of studied it. And what they're coming up with is the water is evaporating faster than it ever used to. So the surface, when it rains, will evaporate into the sky a lot more and a lot faster than it used to, according to them, I guess, because of global warming. I don't know, and I don't want to get into it because I got my own opinion, you got your opinion, she's got her opinion, everybody's got an opinion. That's okay, but there is some global warming going on. We all have to kind of agree on that, and maybe that's the deal. Because even the golf course today,
It's crazy.
it gets watered, and you're in areas and it's dust.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said even the grass was starting to die already.
Even the grass is starting to
Which
die down.
we just
and
had
we've
rain.
had nothing. We've had rain and rain and rain.
We had rain 2 days over the
We've had
weekends.
2 90-degree days, but that was a couple of weeks ago.
Right, we've
No.
had rain all weekend.
And we've had rain. We've had lots
Like lots of rain.
and lots of rain and
Right.
lots of clouds. So I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe there's some.
Gotta be, I
Maybe-
guess, because
Maybe
it doesn't
there's
make sense to with all the snow we got over the winter, and then when it wasn't snowing, it was raining most of the time.
Yeah.
We got lots of rain, so I don't understand it.
So I have 21 more Monday mornings left, and then we have 21 more Monday mornings left before we also leave for Arizona, or roughly, give or take. It's going like fast. It really is. Yeah, I haven't even gone over. Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I'm tired today. I don't know why I'm
I haven't
tired.
even gone over and looked at Finicky Franny. I haven't done nothing. I just haven't. But I gotta go over there now and look at it, get it cranked up. We gotta take it for a run at some point. Get it some fuel.
Gotta get a sticker pretty soon.
Gotta get a sticker.
Ooh, you got your sticker. So
Yeah,
you're all set.
I come out. The day before, I never do this. I always get it early in the month, and I watch my sticker, and then the next thing you know, the day before it was up, I went yesterday. But there's a place right here next door. It's great. Between here and home, there's this place that I see. It's a little garage on the bottom, and they always have the sticker, so I pulled in there, and I was still home at 2:07.
2:15.
2:15. I clocked out at 2:15. I clocked out at 2, was home at 2:15, and stopped and got a sticker. That's how close we were.
And we're talking about inspection stickers for those who, in the areas that don't have inspection stickers.
Yeah. So I have 2
But
projects.
we have to go for an inspection sticker yearly.
Right, and the thing with inspectors, let me finish the camper story first, and then remind me, I want to talk about inspection stickers, okay? But the camper, all I have is 2 projects to do, so I don't really have to go. I have to get the heater working, and I have a wall that doesn't really need fixing. It just needs an outside piece to go on it to protect it, because at some point over the years, some rain had gotten in that window. Not when I owned it. Some rain had gotten in that window, and it's not like damaged all the way out to the outside. It's just the
Inside.
the first little bit of inside. And so what happened was, I think traveling down the road, stuff that we had behind there was banging against it, and of course on the road I was freaking out, and I didn't dare to touch it because I didn't want to put my hand through it if that was the case. And what it was is it's just that it's plenty solid, so I just have to put a piece over the outside of it. Some sort of waterproof piece would make sense, so that if that window ever leaks again, that will never happen. I have to get the heater fixed. I've already told you guys the heater failed on me, and and I got to get back there and fix that, clean it, maintenance, and that's about it. And she's ready to fly. We got brand new tires. I think the brakes are going to be fine. I'm going to give them a glance. I think the brakes will be fine. I don't have to do anything to the trailer. Well, we're going to get 3 trailer tires. No, 2 trailer tires. We have 2 brand new ones on it. We get 2 brand new tires. And that's it. So I haven't felt pressured, but I do have to get over there and start, spending some time with my dad and stuff.
Well, you were trying not to go to your dad's because of me being sick. He didn't want to bring anything to his dad. That's the last thing his dad needs at this point.
Right, and
because he
then
already has issues with his lungs.
and I was going to my dad's, and then I started work. So I kind of the first couple of weeks of work, I was like so tired by the time I worked. Right now, I can handle it. Like I'm probably going to go down there on Friday after work, start up the rig and get the generator running and make sure there's no mice in it and see if everything's all right.
Visit with him for a while.
I got to visit with my dad, and I got to put his air conditioner in because we got the hot weather coming very, very soon. So inspection stickers, just quickly. I used to give stickers out at my dad's garage. My dad used to give stickers out at his garage. Let's put it that way. I used to inspect the cars. It was about safety. You made sure that the lights worked. You made sure that there was no major rot in the floorboard so that they wouldn't get exhaust up into the floorboard to cause you to get carbon monoxide poisoning. You made sure that the exhaust was tight so that you didn't get carbon monoxide poisoning. You made sure that the emergency brakes worked. You made sure that you had really, really good tires, really brand new, good tires. It was a safety inspection. Today, they don't even look at your brake pads. They don't even care about safety at all. What they're worried about
Emissions.
is my little Corolla putting pollution out.
Emissions. All about emissions.
Just saying.
They do check lights. They'll check the lights. They'll check your emergency brake. They check your windshield wipers to make sure they work. But that's pretty much.
That's
about
it. They make sure that all the seatbelts click.
Right. Make sure the
I
seatbelts
kind of get
click.
that. That's
Yeah.
safety. Okay.
But they have to do every single one in the car.
But they're more concerned with what's coming out your exhaust right now than they are about safety. Back in the day when we did safety inspections, right, you could feel confident that when you were hitting the brake that the guy behind you was going to be able to hit a brake also. Today, not so much. Just saying. Just an observation.
And it costs, what is it, $35 now? That's what you pay?
Yeah, it's $35.
$35 a year to do that.
I get it. It's a pain in the neck.
They get us though between that and then we pay excise taxes as well here in Massachusetts. So you have to pay. I mean, it was close to $200 between the 2 cars,
a lot of money for everything.
the RV, and the trailer that we towed the car on. Between the 4 of them, it was close to $200, $250 this year. So they get you on that too, and that's a yearly fee as well. So, that's what, $280, something like that, just to put cars on the road, and that's not even counting registrations.
Yep.
The registrations are every couple of years. What would we go, every 3 years or something? For registrations, that's a whole other fee.
Yep.
So yeah, it's Massachusetts is what they basically call us, and kind of very true.
It's true,
Massachusetts.
and it's the politicians here are very crooked. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it in my on our channel, but it's very expensive to live in this state.
It is
It's
expensive.
very expensive to live in this state. It's nowhere near what California would be,
Right.
but it's
Yeah. We
Not
might be.
that-
We're a step down from California.
it's not that far behind though. It's
Right.
pretty expensive to live here in many ways. It really is. Everything they get you from every angle they can possibly nourish something out of your paycheck for, they do it. Lots of people have left Massachusetts
Because
and Rhode
of
Island because Rhode Island's the same way recently in the last 10, 20 years.
Rhode Island's even more expensive, property tax wise. They're very expensive.
I mean, it's hard to retire in this state.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest states to actually retire in because it's
It's just so much. Yeah.
absolutely outrageously expensive. So my old job up at John Parker Golf Course in up north here that I used to work at for the last 3 years, one of the things that I would get is I could always get every day, I could either get a couple of packages of Reese's peanut butter cups, or I could get a Snickers bar, or I could get
You can get all kind of
All
candy, but
kinds of different-
that's the 3 that you could eat. Right.
all kinds of candy all week long, every day. That was one of the considerations when I left up there. I was like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to,
Get your candy.
so whatever. I sucked it up. I even goofed thinking if I had my boss do a resume, should he include in that it's going to cost you $100 a week, $100 a month for candy if you hire this guy, jokingly, and my boss would like giggle. But so I let it go. But anyways, come to find out, even better, and we won't take advantage of this by any means.
What?
But we will.
What?
No,
What?
we won't. But it is a benefit to working there. If you take a scorecard, it's for golfers who are in the neighborhood. If they have their scorecard, on the back of it is a 50% off coupon at Acushnet Creamery, which is our ice cream store. It's homemade ice cream, which I'm off ice cream, and it's going to be off ice cream for quite some time. But that's a benefit, guys. It equals the daily Reese's Pieces by far.
If you can eat them. You couldn't eat your Reese's peanut butter cups either right now, so.
I couldn't.
No. You're on a very strict diet right now, but your stomach is feeling better.
Sucks, though. It sucks.
But your stomach's feeling better, and that's the good part.
I'm not used to not being able to eat what I want when I want.
That's very true.
So I can't wait, because I really want, like, Charisse, stuff like that right now. I really
I want
really,
stuffed
really.
cohogs.
Well, you can have stuffed cohogs, though. You can't. That's got nothing to do with me.
No, but I'm just saying I want to make stuffed cohogs for us.
Oh,
I'm not going to make them just for me.
I could eat stuffed cohogs.
Not with Charisse in them, you can't.
Oh, that's right.
Nor can I eat them with
our
Charisse in
recipe
them.
calls for
We like it with, a little bit, which is
Charisse.
Portuguese sausage.
Yeah, it's a Portuguese sausage.
Kind of like chorizo that
So-
you
and
guys
it's
probably know
similar in
about.
taste, and it's similar in spice too.
But it just gives it a good, good little extra taste.
It's like Charisse and beans. If you make a batch of nice baked beans and just add a little bit of Charisse to it, it's just whoa, outstanding. Oki, our friend Oki, Steve, our friend Oki loves our chorizo and beans, because when we're down there we have to buy chorizo, which is the Mexican version.
which is
or
spicy.
The Spanish version, I should say.
Yeah.
It's spicy.
It's got a spice
so
to it.
it's a little more of a bite, I would say, than what Charisse has.
Yeah, our
on
chorizo
it.
isn't very spicy. It's just a different taste.
So.
So,
Anyways, guys, we got nothing else. We've got
you got none.
that's about it. Thank you for being here. This is episode 14, and we will be back here next week if all is well. Hey, it's so weird. I woke up on Saturday morning like I always do, and I went to open our YouTube channel to see if anybody's watched our video, and
Realize we didn't
there
do it.
was no video because we were so sick. We
Didn't
didn't
even
even
think
think
about
about it, to be honest with you. But the point is, if we did, we wouldn't have been able to do it, because there's no way we could have cut out
One
all
of
the
us wasn't going to be
we were
coughing or sneezing
coughing or sneezing
or
between
blowing our nose.
correct. So, anyways, guys, thanks for being here. We'll see you next week. You know who you all are. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys being here,
We do.
and have a good week, guys. See you later.
Take care. God bless. Bye.